Hey everyone out there in Econ 170 land. Today I just wanted to give you guys some advice on homework 2. If you're still struggling with assignment 2, there's some weird questions in there. And I wanted to highlight some of those things and give you some feedback on how to answer those questions. I feel like question 1 is pretty straightforward, talking about monopoly power and how that's not enough to actually prosecute someone for monopolizing a market. We need proof of actual monopolization, right? And how that changes in those new economy firms because we have different expectations for profit and pricing. Question number 2 talks about the 3 market definitions in the Alcoa case. And the 3 definitions differ in how they consider whether or not they include internal use, secondary use, and imported. And the big thing there is you want to look at those different definitions, see which one the judge used and what the outcome was there, right? And the point of this question is not to get a deep understanding of the aluminum industry, but to understand how it's difficult to define these markets, and market definition plays a role in how we prosecute monopolies. Number 3 looks at a firm with monopoly power, maybe not a true monopoly, but that firm is going to want to produce, any profit maximizing firm is going to want to produce where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost and then charge that highest possible price. The highest possible price is given by the demand curve because that shows the marginal willingness to pay of the marginal consumer at that point. And so then you need to use your own judgment about whether that is whether a lower price, a $12 price, would be predatory. That's a judgment call based on some of the measures of predatory pricing we've talked about so far. And then a measure of how much those losses would be over a period of time. So hopefully that helps you answer that question. It's basically an algebra problem. The next question asks about product markets and whether there are network effects. And so you want to just think about whether or not it helps to have more people using the same thing. So hopefully that helps you answer that question a little bit. We'll talk more about it in class together. And then the 2-sided platform question about econ students and econ tutors asks about setting the price for tutors to access the platform and students to access the platform. And they're going to be designed to maximize the platform's process. And in this case, if you go to the book, they spend a really long time explaining really explicitly how it's based on the marginal value to students and the marginal value to tutors. And so the relative costs and valuations are going to depend mostly on the degree to which the number of student participants adds to the marginal value of tutors participating, or vice versa. And so you want to think about the quantity of tutors relative to students and the value there, and then the value to tutors of having a certain quantity of students. And really what we want to think about here is that if tutors receive a stronger network effect from the number of student participants, then the price charged to students is going to be lower to cover the costs on the margin. And so if we need more students to reach that critical mass, those network effects, we're going to lower the price for students to get them into the market. So hopefully that helps you understand those problems a little bit better. Just giving you guys a little bit of insight before it's due because I know there are some questions. If there are more questions, do let me know. Hit me up in the discussion threads or in the comments here. Otherwise, I will see you all in class next time. Thank you.